Who? Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning from Quebec City, and I am live right now. So, Happy New Year, everyone. We have ended 2020, and we are now in the new year, coming in the new year, and I'm so happy to be back here. It's been a while since I've been doing my live interviews, and yes, I am back for my story, my journey series. We are in episode 9, and today I will be interviewing a mom from Canada, and I will be inviting her soon. But before that, I'm going to yeah, so she is a wife, a mom, and a mother of four, a teacher, and a digital business owner. So, without further ado, I am going to welcome my guest for today. Her name is Victoria Wosu. So, there she is.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Hello, Victoria. How are you?
I'm very much okay, Milrose. How are you doing today?
I'm great, great. Thank you. It's a great weather here in Quebec City. How is the weather there where you are from?
The weather is so good as well in Ontario here.
Yeah, so
Thank you for considering me.
thank you so much for saying yes to me. I think I only asked you yesterday, and and you said to this interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So um let's get this thing started. I would like to. Can you please tell us who is Victoria prior to this digital business?
All right. Thank you so much, Victoria. Is a Nigerian residing in Canada with a family. So we're a family of six. We have four lovely children. I'm a teacher by profession. I owned a business while I was in my country, and now I am a digital business owner. We migrated to Canada less than 3 years now. So since when I came in, I have not practiced my teaching because we have to get integrated fully before I could start practicing. Besides that, I did work as a customer care representative for a couple of months, but that is not to be now. I am a full-time digital business owner as we speak.
Oh, that's so great. So yeah, so you said you were a teacher back in your country, so you really love teaching, and yeah, what you were a teacher of, like, elementary, primary, or secondary?
Oh, I was a practicing teacher at secondary school, and I taught for 12 years.
Yes. Oh,
But yes, while I was there back home in Nigeria too, I was doing my PhD program with the intention of finishing and having the opportunity to be a lecturer in the university.
okay, that's great. For those of you who don't know, but my mom is a teacher, so I was a daughter. I am a daughter of a teacher.
That's
Hello,
great.
Inai. I'm not sure if she's watching, but it's currently 10 a.m. 10 p.m. in the Philippines. Yes,
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, she was a teacher in primary school, and yes, she has been a great teacher. I was her student when I was in third grade, and I was always.
Oh, oh, mom
It
in the
feels
house,
weird.
mom in
Yeah,
the
it feels
school.
weird to be a daughter of a teacher, and then you'll be one of the students. So I call her mom, teacher. Yeah. So going back to you, so you said you're now a digital business owner. So how did you discover this digital business?
I actually discovered this business when I was craving for a change. I desired a change. My work I was doing was so far from my house, and wasn't coming back in time to take care of my kids or go through their educational activities. And the work was taking me very far from my children, very far from my husband. I barely
Mm-hmm.
had time to even care for myself. So I craved for change. I wanted something different, something I can put in just a little and then could see result. So within that process of change, of desiring a change, I came across the art on
Yes,
Facebook where my mentor, she's also my coach, was talking about her lifestyle, how this business has changed her and all that. So I got glued to it. I decided to go a little bit further, to go deeper, to find out exactly if it is actually the kind of thing I will love to do. That was when my story began, because when I got in, watched the webinar, my life took a U-turn and I became a business owner.
that's great. It all started from the webinar. Yeah, so we all started from the webinar, right?
Yeah,
We just had to check it out and do what and do our due diligence, and then we'll good from there. We just had to take the first step to do this thing. We have to follow our guts, or our what do we call, what will be the way to get there to our dreams or the visions. Yeah,
that's
so before we continue, we have some great comments here in the comment section, and we have some people coming in to watch us in our interview. We have May and William from the Philippines, and there's also like a Josh in the Philippines. And yeah, they say hi, hi, hi. And yeah, so
uh,
William said the change is now. Yeah, that's great.
oh,
Yes, and
Williams, how you doing?
I think did he interview you too?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. I've done an interview with Williams. He's really nice. That was my very first male interviewer.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, what has changed? I mean, what you love the most about this business?
A
What
lot
is your
of
favorite thing about the business?
a lot have changed. I'm loving the business because, like I said earlier, I wanted something that could give me time. Not that I don't value work,
Mm-hmm.
not that I'm not diligent, but I needed something that I will not sacrifice my family time for, so that my family will not be disintegrated but integrated together. So now I am finding that I'm getting that. My family is together now. We love doing things in common while the business is working. No more long commute times to work. No more coming back from work, children are already in bed. No more coming back from work and not having time to see my husband because he's up to work already. So now we are together and at the same time I'm still working. So it is very interesting. And I've
Yeah.
come to like the community. Can imagine now I know you, I know Williams, I know, even though it is virtual, just knowing you on the
Yes. Yes.
street, it's something. So the community is really awesome. I love the way things are done in the community. Everyone is important. Before you have any little questions, before you know it, answers from everywhere, because through their experience, through their coach experience, through their friends' experience, they give you answers and everything. And another thing I love very much about the business goes with you everywhere,
Yeah, that's right.
everywhere. So
Yeah.
it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned about the traveling time, long hours of traveling, because way back when I was working as a housekeeper, I was working for this family, and I had to travel like 1.5 hours just to get there, and
Mine
another
too.
half an hour just to get
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
to the daycare, which is really expensive. And then I had to pick him up from there, and we go on our way to back home. It's really time
That's
consuming. Yeah, it's not that I cannot find the work that is close, but that was my choice. We all always have choice to do
true.
things, but that was my choice before, and today I have a choice, and
This
my
is your
choice is
choice.
to be
Yeah,
owning, like you, owning a digital business, and that is
that's true.
working for us. Isn't it
That's true.
great? Isn't it that awesome? So, what keeps you going, and what or who motivates you? What motivates you to be continuing in this business?
What is motivating me to be in this
Yeah.
business is that I am living the kind of lifestyle I've always wanted. This business is giving me the opportunity to be myself, to be my boss, to manage my time, to do the things that I love doing. It's a lot of motivations in this business, not just the financial aspect alone. That is
No.
also important, but that's why we're in the business in the first place. It motivates, and then, like I said earlier, the community, meeting people, making friends, it motivates me to want to wake up every day to this business. You know, the so much I have seen so far in this business tells me that my future is very bright, that in the nearest future I will be able to touch lives, touch family. I'm already doing that now in a little way, helping people become great business owners. Is an opportunity to help people, to see people become who they want to really be. So there are a lot of motivations in this business that is inspiring me, keeping me afloat. Wouldn't want to exchange it for anything. So those are the very few ones I will actually mention at the moment.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Sorry, I lost my voice.
I'm
So
sorry.
yes, um, so what are you proud of this year? I mean, last year, your achievement. I mean, was your business being affected by the? I mean, the digital business. How the pandemic affected your digital business?
Ah, e-commerce. We are in the e-commerce world. We are in the digital world. Everything is going digital. So the best thing that has happened to me in the year 2020 was to go digital. In the digital world, there is no pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
In the digital world, there is no limitation. Because even those in every phase of a society are going online. They're taking their lives from the analog to digital. So
Yes.
it was the very best thing for me to see this business and hop into it so that I can be amongst those that are existing in the digital world. So 2020 was a year of discovery for me. It's a year I could find my feet back into the society and be meaningful. So it is something I cannot really overemphasize, but it was one of my best years. But actually, 2020 meant a lot to so many people. I understand that. To me, it meant a lot to me because it transformed and changed my life to become
Mm-hmm.
a digital business owner.
Yeah, you mentioned that you owned a business back in your country.
Yes.
How is it the transition from a traditional business to this digital business?
Wow. There is a very lot. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of differences. There you have to be virtually present every day. You have to put things, you put coordinate people. I actually run the school educational. It was nursery, primary, secondary school. Beside that, I was working for government. I also had my own school for close to 10
Oh, okay.
years. Yes, close to 10 years. So there you need to manage people. There you need to direct people. There you need to interact with a lot of people. There you virtually have to be present in every sphere of the business. In this digital world, this digital business I am in now, you don't have the problem of managing people. People are on their own voluntarily coming into the business. They are already desirous for change. So they are easy to teach. They are easy to direct. not the other ones that you have to tell them the importance of doing this, doing that. But in this digital scenario, everyone is anxious. So you just drop little information and it is assimilated. So this one, I chose the time I manage my business. I chose a
Just
number of hours. But in the other one, I have to be there most of the
yeah.
time. I
Hmm.
spend longer hours there and my physical presence was needed there. But here, it's a different thing altogether. And this seems to be better than the other one.
And to add, there's no inventory.
Of course. Of course.
Oh boy. So, what are you most I mean, what is your top priority in this year, the 2021, going to 2021? What is your top priority for
My top
yourself,
priority
for your business, yeah, in any stage?
Okay, my top priority in this 2021 is to be able to reach out to more people because there are a lot of people out there that are desirous of change. There are a
That's
lot
right.
of people that want to join us. There are a lot of people that wants to own their business online, take their business online. They don't know how. So this year 2021, I want to be there to assist a lot of individuals, a lot of families to find their fit in this business, for them to be able to live the life they've always wanted to live. I want to help a lot of people more. I want to reach out to people. And I know through this business, I can accomplish that and beyond that.
That's right. Yeah, and so I mean, like, yeah, like you mentioned earlier, like we came into the business for the goal of having to gain more money or more to provide for our family. But in the end, after it's like the purpose is changing, or the purpose of why we came in is widening to sharing it to other people to do the same thing, because it's like being contagious, like in our group we just reached 70,000
So
members in our community, and that was great. When you came in, we were in how many how many
when
members were there when you came in?
when I came in, we were about 51,000.
Yes, and we are now
51,000
in about 70,000, and that's great,
in
right?
less
It's
in just about 5 months. Just about 5 months.
oh
I'm less
wow,
than 6 months in the business. Yes.
we're growing in numbers. That's
Growing
that
numbers.
that says a lot. And yeah, so what is your message for those who are for those people who are in the business, for your group or your yeah.
Those in the business already, my
Yes, yes.
message is that we should all sit up. We should all know that this is a long lasting business. It is not something that is done overnight. If you were sleeping, wake up. It is time for you to groom your business. It is Your business will become what you've put into it. You do nothing, you see nothing. You just can't sit down and expect change. Your business can make you exactly what you want to be in life. It is time for you to put in your best. You don't have to wait for someone to tell you do this. You have to be the one leading yourself in this business. It all depends on what their desires are. But all I need to tell them is that for you to succeed, you have to be at it. That means you need to run along with the business. And not just that, constantly checking the training side. There are lots of new things addicted. There are a lot of new updates, so you don't
Yeah,
have to run because some things that were done some ways in December last year. By this January, there are a lot of changes that have
changes.
been added. So you need to update yourself. You need to constantly watch the webinar, the masterminds to get updated, so that you flow along and not remain stagnated. That's it.
That's a great message out there. So, yeah, For those who are sleeping, wake up. Simple as that. Wake up. The business is not gonna do work by itself. I mean, it's gonna do work by itself, but you have to give your part.
Your own
And
quota.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Uh, so you gave your message to the one who are in the business, and do you have a message for those who are not in the business and who might be interested in joining the business?
Yes, Milrose, Rome wasn't built in a day, and there's the adage that says a journey of 1,000 miles begins by the very one first
One.
step. For those that are watching us, and for those that are desiring to join this business, it is better for you to take the action now. Take a step today. The step you will take today will take you to your greatness tomorrow. I often tell my listeners that when you get started in this business, what you will see out of the business will exceed your expectations. If you had this expectation, you see that you'll go far beyond what you were expecting. So don't wait, don't allow fears, don't be hesitant, live above them, take the very first step by watching the webinar. Webinar is actually for free. Even if you don't want to venture in the business, watch the webinar. If you think the webinar is good and you think this business is for you, boom, continue from there. But don't just sit down and watch. Don't sit over the fence. There's a whole lot available for you to leverage on the internet. Remember, the whole world is going digital. So there's a whole lot for you to leverage. Don't waste more time. Do that which is needful and do it now. Don't be like most of us that were like, where was I? Why didn't I take action earlier? Those are the kind of questions we hear.
Yes.
Don't let that be your portion. So do it right and do it now. Visit Melrose website, do the needful, and then whoop, you're in. And then you'll be glad you did.
Yeah, yeah. Now you can okay, if you can invite them to your website. Yeah. So we registered for our live webinars. It's happening every Tuesdays and Thursday nights Eastern Standard Time. In Canada and in some part of the world, you just have to take uh, ch- check your time zones because we are worldwide.
It's
We
all
are
right.
digital. We are everywhere. As
Yes.
long as you have connection to the internet, which is rare that you're not. And if you're not, what are you waiting for? You won't be watching this if you're not connected to internet. So use the social media to your your advantage, and you won't regret it. Um Victoria's website is there, www.victorialive.net. For those of you who are interested, reach out to her or reach out to me or reach out to whoever uh, um, invited you to this business, and you'll be guided accordingly by these people. We have great coaches and mentors that will guide you every step of the way, and it has to start from you. You will have to take action because otherwise we cannot do it for you. It's you who has to decide. You are you will be your own boss. You are your own boss. So get that link and watch the webinar, which happening every Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, you have any last message for any before we end this great interview?
Yes, thank you, Milrose. I want to tell our viewers that this year should be our year of all possibilities. Make this year one of the best you've always desired. God has given us creative ability, so create your world, create your fortune, create your wealth, create whatever thing you want to, and this business can give you that opportunity to do that. So don't wait to watch things happen. Be at the center of those that are making things happen. That is what I want to leave you with for now until we meet again.
Yes, that's awesome. Thank you,
Thank
everyone. So,
you.
but before we truly end this, I would like to invite you for another episodes of My Story, My Journey. We have some great guests lined up this coming month, this coming weeks and days, and also, would you like to invite them to your, I mean, your page because we're, yeah, tell the people about your page who's following them. You want to thank them for anything.
If you want to learn more, my page is available for you. If you want to peruse through to see what has been going on there, you can visit Victoria Good Luck Marketing. That is on Facebook. You will see a whole lot of things there that are insightful. I don't just talk about the business alone. I talk about lifestyle. I talk about career. I talk about hobby. And I love cooking. So you see a lot of things there. I love traveling too. So a little that the pandemic has allowed us to do, we put it up there. It's available for whoever that wants to visit Victoria Good Luck Marketing.
Yeah, you'll see more about Victoria. You'll see Victoria. Like you see me in my page, and you'll see people in their pages. And yeah, so you have to take action and let go of that fear, because that fear is just behind the faith that you have to take action, and it will start from there. So go, do your action, and have a great day. I hope you guys have a safe day, and we will continue to fight this pandemic, and we will get through this 2021. Hooray, everyone. Bye bye. And we're hoping to see you in our next interview. Bye bye.
Bye.
You. Bye bye.